For a spot in the championship, Stanford in burnt orange, or in white, Texas in burnt orange. Waller's tip covered. Fawcett with the ricochet. Point Texas.
Well, Texas was messing with its lineup a little, rotating things around. Now it's back to the way it started the match and won those first two games, making Hooker the first server.
Hooker with the ace. 2-zip Longhorns.
A rocket down the line by Hooker there. That's a tough place to cover as a passer. You've got to be thinking cross court after what she hit where she hit the last play.
Stanford, they stuck with it. Texas thought the point should have been over, and yes, they will be awarded the point.
Well, if the ball had not broken the plane of the net, then Texas made a violation. You can't contact the ball until some part of it is on your side, but once some part of it is, and Texas hits it into the back row player, Lichtman, then she becomes an illegal blocker, and that's what happened.
Here's another look.
And there, Fawcett had hit it into Lichtman's hand. The question was there any part of the ball on Fawcett's side of the net?
Angle to Fawcett.
Nice up.
Kept alive by Kistner. Free ball Stanford. Lichtman going to Akinrado.
She is so amazing. She gets up and gets that arm around so quickly that the block never even had a chance to stop her.
Faluka puts a hole in the floor. 3-1 Texas. Waller serving for the Cardinal. Coker looking for Engel. The left-hander uses the Kleinman block. Point Texas.
6'3" versus 6'5". That time Engel wins the battle, hitting that high hands. One thing a blocker has to worry about is that Engel often likes to hit that very sharp cross court.
Faluka. Another point for Stanford. 4-2 Texas. She's been almost unstoppable here late in the match.
And that's why they are starting her at left front. They want her to have the most offensive chances in the front row. So that was the Stanford lineup here. Akinrado left front. They want to get her at least 2 times across the front row in this set.
Big serve from Kleinman setting up Stanford. Barbosa with the kill.
And you could see she's really swinging with authority, got that confidence back. When she's taking really hard cracks at the ball like that, they will often bounce off blockers' hands way into the stands.
Service error for Kleinman. 5-3 Texas. Ashley Engel will serve, and here's that substitution again to get the better blocker in as Coker goes out and Engel will serve, or will set.
Exactly, and they want to try and shut Akinrado down so Adams reaches way, or leans way over toward her.
Point for Stanford. They say Engel touched that one. Or excuse me, Fawcett.
She didn't seem to argue the call too much. I think there was a little bit of a touch. Now we'll see if Akinrado tries to go at Julianne Fawcett, the weakest of these 3 passes. No, she goes at Engel.
Coker, who just came back in.
Nice.
Pelini. Coker looking at Pelini again. Out of the back, Kleinman. Cardinal tie it at 5.
Great adjustment by Kleinman. She was expecting a lower set, but she slowed down her approach and just didn't hit it super hard, but cut it back into an open area of the court.
Akinrado for the lead. Another tough pass for Texas. Cardinal on top.
Engel, a very good all-around player, but it's apparent that Stanford's trying to go at her and try to break her serve receive.
The NCAA Women's Volleyball Championship, presented on ESPN by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. We'll pick you up.
Inside the Quest Center in Omaha, Nebraska at the national semifinals. The winner moves on for the championship. Saturday night at 8 o'clock Eastern on ESPN2. The first of our two semifinals coming up next on ESPN2 will be Nebraska taking on Penn State. The Nittany Lions, the defending champs and unbeaten. Beth Mowens along with Karch Karai. And what a comeback here by Stanford. Down 0-2. They rallied to even this matchup and now are ahead here in the fifth.
And they had to come back in the fifth set. They fell down. But there's such experienced group here with Coach Dunning at the helm. Been to 5 finals in 7 tries, on the verge, 9 points away from a 6th.
Texas looking for their second title, their first since 1998. A 7th national championship is what the Stanford Cardinals seek, but none of the current players have won a title. Akinradwo and Barbosa, the seniors, who have played in the final the last 2 seasons, have just been spectacular here in sets 3, 4, and 5.
And remember, a couple of plays ago, Akinradwo coming up with a big dig. She is so strong at the net, but she can play in the backcourt too, and has really worked on her defense. Now they go at Fawcett.
Hooker gets the kill. That ends the 5-1 run.
That's one of those plays where if you're Stanford or an opponent of Texas, you scratch your head and think, wow, we did everything right. But they have the outlet of going to Destiny Hooker. The pass broke down. There was nobody to go to, and Hooker puts it away.
20 kills and 20 digs for Destiny Hooker in the match. Roby into serve and pass. Okoba couldn't put it away. Texas for the lead. They go back to Hooker. Kleinman tracks it down. Lichtman, nice play. Not enough.
We could hear Destiny Hooker screaming for the ball during that rally. And she was the natural one to go to there. Rachel Adams doesn't get as many sets in. Number 5 standing in the middle there trying to bolster the block of Texas.
Yogi serves it at Fishburne. Barbosa gets it.
That's that confident snap. Barbosa can get up off the floor so fast and get her arm around. We saw Akinradwo do that earlier. Now Barbosa with a really nice snap.
Cynthia now with 16 kills in the match. Lichtman to serve. Polini, yes. 8-7 Texas, midway point of the set. The teams will switch side. The first one to 15, winning by 2, moves on to the championship. And what a night by TVD, or as we like to call her, TVHD, because she is high def. 21 kills and 20 digs.
That's not just a double-double. That's a double 20, over 20. You expect a lot of offense out of her maybe, but her defense has really come on this season. Had 17 digs in that big win against Nebraska at home to help them secure a tie for the Big 12 title.
Junior from San Antonio carrying the Longhorns right now. Barbosa gets the kill. Even at 8.
And she's nodding her head and chest bumping there. She's fired up and got the mojo going back. Texas might want to think about trying to get a different matchup against her blocking.
Hooker looking for the corner. Didn't get it. Stanford on top. Hard to tell on that angle. angle. Destiny, no doubt about that one.
That's saying something if you can go up and go over Janet Koba, one of the best jumpers here of the semifinalists.
52 miles an hour on that kill from Hooker. Lickman going to Kleinman. Got it down. Point Stanford.
And here comes Akinradwo back in the front. That's what Stanford wanted, to get her in the front at least 2 trips across in this shortened 5th and final set.
Coker to angle, stuffed. Kleinman sends it right back. The solo swat puts Stanford on top by 2. Timeout, Texas.
Actually a little surprised. It ended up only 1-on-1. Akinradwo left and didn't even block, but Kleinman comes up, wins the 1-on-1 battle there.
Big play by Alex Kleinman, and now Stanford 4 points away from winning this match and becoming the first team to rally from an 0-2 deficit to win the national semifinals. That's in the 27-year history of this tournament. It has never happened.
And they showed themselves they were certainly capable of that against the best team of last year, against the Penn State team that won in the national final last year, down 2-0, came storming back and forced it to go to a 5th set. As you pointed out earlier, those 2 sets they won were the last 2 that Penn State has won. It's been a year, I mean, that they've lost. It's been a year since Penn State has lost a single set.
They won the 5th set to win the national championship, and they've won all 109 sets they've played this year.
Stanford this set, 8 kills, 0 errors, hitting .727. That's the sign